ratchet cause I'm told to. I can't make no mistakes, cause there was just no room. Guess I was made like crutches, strong enough to hold you, strong enough to carry, but I can't think for you. I can give no input, only what I put in. Tired when I can't be, tired of my foot in, but I care for you. I want better for you. I can only hope that you want better also, cause we in this cycle.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Um, we're just gonna enjoy this live, okay? And I titled it "Mother What," because I gotta talk to these moms out here. Like, what? Like, where do we get the gumption to be neglectful when we're mothers? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, I don't know. It used to be a badge of honor to be held as a mom. And these moms is like, Mama, what? Like, no. Okay. So, hi, Miss Buzz. How are you? Listen here. I'm telling y'all, I've had a long day. So, man, but I do have three great stories we're going to talk about and get into it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it starting with these mamas. I just don't understand. Parenthood is supposed to be something more responsible, something you hold in high regards. And like, I love being a mom, I love every aspect of it. Yes, it's tiring, exhausting sometimes, but it's so rewarding if you do it the right way. Hey, Shay B, how are you? Listen, I'm telling you, I love the opinionated crew. Hey, Philly John, how are you? Listen here, y'all coming on in. We're gonna get into this first story of these mothers. We're gonna talk about it. Like I said, that the link is at the top if you want to come up. And we're gonna get into these mamas. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, and y'all please don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Just go ahead and hit the like button. Okay, we're gonna go to this one first. All right, hold on. Y'all hold that out the way. Okay, and the story says 1 month old unalived after mom allegedly put her down for a nap in the oven mistakenly. I don't know how you mistakenly put your baby down in the oven. Like, so many steps that you got to do to get the baby in the oven. A mother has been charged with felony. She allegedly put her baby down for a nap in an oven, causing her unaliving. Authorities said the woman, identified as a Kansas City, Missouri resident, Mariah Thompson, put her newborn daughter in the oven earlier this week. Jackson County Prosecutor Peter Baker announced on Saturday in a press release. According to the release, police found the child on Friday after responding to a 911 call that reported a non-breathing infant. Upon their arrival, officers discovered the baby with apparent burns. Authorities were told that Thomas was putting the child down for a nap and accidentally placed the child in the oven instead of a crib. prosecutor said. The Kansas City Fire Department, which also responded to the scene of the alleged crime, declared the baby deceased at the scene. A criminal complaint states that the 1-month-old was found in the living room lying in a car seat just inside the front door and had sustained apparent thermal injuries on various parts of her body. She was clothed in a bodysuit over a diaper. The clothing appeared to have been melted onto the diaper, and it was very dirty, possibly burned on the backside, according to the complaint. A baby blanket with significant burn marks was also found on the property and collected by police, the complaint said. Before the police were contacted, they said in their complaint the baby's father returned home and could smell smoke in the home. He later found the baby unalive in her crib. Thomas then allegedly said that she accidentally put her baby in the oven. Listen here. Okay, that's enough for me reading that story because, yeah, it's sickening. But listen here, y'all. Mother what? That's not a mama. Okay, I'm sorry. That baby who accidentally puts that baby in the oven. Who does that? Like, I ain't never accidentally put my baby in no oven. And like this here, this is the thing. You have to open the oven, then you have to pull out the oven rack. Okay, so how did she think she was putting the baby in the crib? And she was in the kitchen. Is the crib is the baby room next to the kitchen or something? Because she was in the kitchen. I have been tired. I have never mistakenly thought my kid's room was the kitchen. I have never done that. I have never thought that 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 my baby's room was the kitchen. Just sad. These are the moms out here. They're supposed to be raising the next generation. This is what the society is raising. Mm-mm-mm. Ain't that something? It is very heartbreaking. It's very sad. 1 month old. That baby ain't had a chance in his life. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I cried when I first heard that story. It just broke my heart. It's so many people that can't have kids that would have loved to take that, little girl. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to this next mama. Mama Wood, okay? Because there's some shady mamas out here. Yeah, and to turn the oven on because the oven had to be on for that baby diaper to melt, to close the melt on the diaper and everything. I wish somebody would put her behind in the oven and let her see how it feel. Miss Buzz, sadly, a lot of them do that. A lot of them drink, smoke, do drugs while they pregnant. But that's what I'm saying. There's no pride in these new mamas, I guess. I don't know. But we're gonna move on to this next one. Because it's a mama wood too. Okay, I'm share screen with you. Beautician mom arrested after posting shocking photo of her 5-year-old daughter giving naked women bikini waxes. Man, I'm telling you, I've never heard of this before. A Tennessee mom has been arrested after posting shocking photos of her 5-year-old daughter helping her give seemingly naked women intimate bikini waxes. The beautician, Jasmine Moss, 30 years old, Lord have mercy, was arrested on Monday and charged with child neglect. That's all she got with child neglect? Oh, no, and child abuse. Complaints about the photos, Memphis police said. They showed up at the young girls working on women naked from the waist down, including one leaning back with her legs spread, as the girl appears to work on her private areas. Images shared with TMZ show. Oh Lord, I wouldn't even want to see the images of that. Man, first of all, so nasty. You don't even know what they twats them been there, and you gonna pay me your little girl face like that. And what grown woman is sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, let the little kid work on me, wax me"? No, like, oh, it's a lot of shout out people. Another photo showed the young. Hold on, this thing popped down on me. Okay, it said another photo showed the youngster in gloves while working on a prone woman naked crotch. In her post of her since deleted Instagram account at Jazz, her daughter worked on 24 clients over about 8 hours. Child. She need more than child abuse and child neglect. As the photo began to spread on online last Thursday, the Memphis Police Department said it started to receive complaints, with many complaining about a child being exposed to unknown naked women, asking people not to screenshot or further share them. A licensed esthetician in the city said that beyond being inappropriate, waxing is too dangerous for a young child. Even as an adult professional, you can get burned. It's a lot of stuff that can happen to this baby while this fool sitting around here letting her daughter play in somebody else's twat. I don't understand it at all. These the mamas. Mm-mm-mm. I'm telling you, I can't make these stories up. I really can't. I cannot make these stories up. I don't even. I've never heard of anything so crazy in my life. Like, I would think even if these women came there, when they saw it was a kid, a 5-year old that was trying to be waxing them down there. Like, when you say, "Oh no, that kid can't go down there," like what? Like, I'm really worried about these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, 24 people let a kid go down into their vagina to wax them. Like, even if you're doing hot oil, oh my God, Brazilian wax. Oh Lord, that baby shouldn't have been exposed to none of this. Lord, over 8 hours, she did 24 people. I'm gonna need some of these people to get some counseling. Okay, I don't understand this at all. Now y'all see why I'm talking about mama what? You know, I just don't understand. Yes, they should be charged. If them women sat there and let that baby, a 5-year-old baby, wax them, definitely some kind of pedo vibes going on. And they should be charged as well, okay? As accessories after the fact or something. They need to be charged for child abuse and, oh my God, assault with a deadly weapon. When they said what the weapon was, her twat, okay? Like, nuh-uh. We don't know if that thing was clean and infected or nothing. Like, don't be opening your pocketbook in front of a kid. Like, I wish somebody would. Man, stop. No. Mm-mm. Nope. I ain't doing it. I don't understand that. Man, where do they find these people? You know what? I like I said, I couldn't make this stuff up, and I was like, ain't no other topic to give to these people, but Mama would. Okay, now this last one, y'all probably gonna know it when y'all see it, so we're gonna get into it. Okay, I've been on this lady behind for a minute though, but I'm waiting on this day, and we ready to talk about it. So this last topic that I'm gonna do, former YouTube parenting host to set. Wait a minute. Former YouTube parenting host to serve up to 30 years in prison for child abuse. Ruby Frank documented her strict parenting strategies, which include punishing her children by refusing to feed them on social media. She was arrested last year. Okay. The story broke at the end of last year, and we just not getting to some justice. You know what I'm saying? Ruby Frank, the host of the now debunked parenting channel on YouTube, who in December pled guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse, was sentenced to 1 to 15 years in prison for each of those counts, to be served consecutively. A judge ruled on Tuesday. Jody Hadabet, who had worked with Miss Frank, received the same sentence on Tuesday. Thank you. Okay. The Utah Board of Pardons and Paroles will determine the exact length of their sentence, neither of which will exceed 30 years. Why I want to see 30 years? The maximum permissible under the state law for a consecutive sentence. Oh, well, y'all need to change that because they could have got life for me. From May to August of 2023, Miss Frank, a mother of 6, created a concentrated camp-like setting for 2 of her children, who were 9 and 11 at the time. Eric Clark, the Washington County attorney, said during the sentencing hearing, she regularly denied them adequate food, water, entertainment, and bed, and isolated them from others, he said. Miss Frank, 42, also forced her children to do physical tasks in extreme heat without shoes, socks, or water. Mr. Clark said they were forced to stand on the hot concrete in the summer heat for hours and sometimes days at a time, he added, and were beating and let's see regularly bound by their hands and feet. Injuries were so severe that the children required hospitalization. Mm-mm-mm. Had the older of the children not had the courage to run away and ask a neighbor to call the police, heaven only knows how much longer he could have survived in the situation, Mr. Clark said. Miss Frank, who was known for documenting her strict parenting style on social media, was arrested on August the 30th of last year, along with Miss Haddock. The police said at the time the 2 of the Miss Frank children appeared malnourished and that one had an open wound and duct tape on his ankles and wrist. Miss Frank was the host of the YouTube channel called Eight Passengers, which has since been removed from the platform. In the video, she documented the lives of her 6 children and chronicled her parenting strategy, which included punishing her children by withholding food. The channel had nearly 2.5 million subscribers. You see what I'm saying? This the foolery. And it was 2.5 million people just subscribed to their channel watching the foolery before it was taken down. For the past 4 years, I've chosen to follow counsel and guidance that has led me into the dark delusion, Ms. Frank said at her sentencing hearing on Tuesday. I was led to believe that this world was the evil place filled with cops who controlled, hospitals that injured, government agencies that brainwashed, church leaders who lied and lust, husbands who refused to protect children, and children who needed abuse. She added. Oh Lord Jesus, her mind, man. You know what? No, she knew what she was doing. That fool knew what she was doing. I ain't gonna even tell her she had no problem. Her grown behind knew what she was doing. She did that on purpose. She knew what she was doing. You demonic demon. You knew what you was doing. I'm telling you. I don't understand how 2.5 million people watch this lady do them children like that. And nobody spoke out or said nothing for that long. Like it went on that long. You had subscribers logging on, showing their views, giving that platform money to abuse your children. Like, for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out who these people is. Who these people? Who is these people? In a day and age when we should be loving and protecting the kids. In a day and an age where kids should be protected, feel safe. In a day and age when kids supposed to love and be loved by their moms. 3 different moms. 3 sad cases. And kids damaged forever. Because, let's be clear, one of these babies is not even here out of these 3 stories. The other baby done seen 24, private areas, okay, and was waxing them at 5. And this other mama, she was using food and dang heat and stuff as punishment for children. Like, what? Binding them by their ankles and what? And she didn't try to hide it. She showed it on YouTube. And 2.5 million people said, "Ooh, this the channel I want to subscribe to. I want to watch it." What? I really want y'all to think about that. In order for you to subscribe to a channel, you have to watch a few videos, right? I'm pretty sure you don't subscribe to the first time you click on somebody. You probably look at them a couple times to make sure you want to put that in your life, right? 2.5 million people subscribe to this channel and watch the delusion, watch the circus, watch the abuse, watch these babies. You can't say they suffered in silence. They suffered in the public's eye, and nobody did nothing for a while. And thank God that those 2 older babies had enough guts to go to their neighbor's house and ask for help. I'm praying for those two. God knows what they must have went through. I am praying that those babies be okay because I don't know what this kind of trauma does to a kid. I really don't. That's traumatic. To know that your mama was the one that did it to you. To know that the person that brought you in this world that you thought would love you more than anything in this world. How does this kid trust anybody else? If he can't even trust their mama, how does they trust anybody else to help them shape their life? Y'all, I just want to bring these stories to y'all, okay? Because every time I read one of these stories and I see the word mama, I'm like, that ain't no mama. I don't know what you want to call them, but that ain't no mama, okay? Mamas don't do this to their children. You can call mamas a lot of things. You might have a lazy one. You might have a workaholic mama. You know, I ain't seen these type of people before. Um. Anyway, I'm glad y'all enjoyed the live today. I enjoy doing these things and coming and talk to y'all and chit chatting with y'all and having a good time. Um. And so I'm gonna keep doing it every day. You know, I'm gonna try to stay consistent on doing it every day. Hi Tay Tay, how are you?
I'm good in my opinion. The second one is disgusting, and this
All of them is disgusting. Like,
I know about that.
how do you mistaken a stove, a oven, and the oven had to still be hot to burn the baby diaper and the clothes and put burn marks on it. So even the heat didn't stop you. You had to open the oven door. You had to pull out the oven rack. You had to place the baby in there, push it back in, and close the door back up. And you thought you was still doing a crib? Like, what kind of crib you got?
My question is, what the crib was like next to the oven, or it just like, oh, that's a good question right there.
I just don't understand it. Even in my tired days, okay, I've never mistakenly put my baby anywhere other than the bed. And I might have even let my been so tired that I let my baby sleep in the bed with me, but I ain't never placed them no odd places. Never, not once. And I mean like delusional tired. Okay. I ain't never heard of that before. Oh, thank you, Miss
Yeah,
Buzz. You're welcome. I love giving you the information. Listen here. I'm gonna keep on going. Okay. I'm gonna drop in states. I'm just gonna do them independently so everybody can get the state that they need. But I'm glad that y'all enjoy the information. I really do. I do want us to live a life and live it more abundantly. And in order for us to do that, we got to each one be held accountable and, hold each other, like get yourself together. It may take you a lot. It may take you a while to get, what's right for you. But hey, we're going to get the information out there. Hopefully everybody get everything together and we'll be better, 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 better. Okay. Hopefully by the end of 2024, everybody has increased, okay, in every part of their life. And that's just not in your wealth, okay? That's in your health, in your mental, in your everyday life. Even in your shopping. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know it wasn't no mistake, Philly John. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said, even when I was tired. My children ain't never went nowhere besides a bed, okay? Like, no. Even if they had to sleep in the bed with me. Yeah, of course, Michelle. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what
tell
she was doing. She was just being, I don't know what she was being, but that dang daddy, I hold him responsible. Then too, this the part of the story that killed me. when the boyfriend, husband, whatever he is, get home, he found the baby in the crib. So, but he smelt the stuff that was burning. So somewhere in this delusion that she was in, she got the baby out the oven and put the baby in the crib unalived. After she had to burn the baby up, she put the baby in the crib. She didn't even call 911. He got home and called 911. Of course, she knew what she was doing. But they,
And what she was, oh, sorry, in my opinion.
but they are safe havens for people that don't want their children. They can drop them babies off at a firehouse or a hospital, no questions asked. What you was finna say, Tay Tay?
I was saying, when he called 911, where she was there.
Her behind was probably there. They arrested
Oh,
her.
I just felt bad for that baby. My bad, in my opinion. It just broke my heart to see that right there. I hope
It
she
broke my
get
heart.
life in prison. I hope she get life. And she probably gonna look at the mirror like, what just I did to my baby right there.
I'm telling you, all these stories were sad. All of them was heartbreaking, and all of them had this apparent mom title. And I was like, "What? That ain't no mama." Okay, I'm telling you, mamas a lot of things, but mamas don't do that. Mamas love their kids, even a mama bear, and that's a dang animal. They love their kids. They call their kids cubs and everything. They love their babies. Okay, I ain't never seen an
Yeah,
animal that wouldn't protect their child. They'll maul
in my
yourself to
opinion.
death. Come after one of them baby bears and see if that mama bear don't come after you. Go after
And the
baby
mama
tiger and see if that,
bear.
yeah. Come after baby tiger and see if that mama tiger don't come after you. Even after you bag up, that thing gonna still come after you. Exactly. Mom from hell. Ooh, listen here. I just wanted to bring y'all these stories. I'm gonna be looking for my next titles for tomorrow, next stories for tomorrow, but I just need y'all to know there's people out here, and this is why I really wanted to do this live, is because y'all know they overturned the Roe versus Wade, and although I believe that nobody should end a life before it starts, I do believe women have the right to choose, and I don't believe that politics should play a part in how people monitor their own bodies. Like you should be able to do whatever you want to do with your own body. You got to be held accountable when on decision day when you talk to God and He say, "Why did you do this?" You got to answer for that, and it shouldn't be because politicians have tied you to making you do something you may not want to do. And yes, you could put them kids in up for adoption and in foster care, but it's a lot of kids that are being harmed in foster care. I ain't heard about very many being harmed when they adopted, but I'm just saying. But I wanted to bring this to y'all, have these conversations because I just couldn't put mother nothing with these people. And I was really upset because I have been following this Ruby Frank for a while, and I thought they was gonna give her a slap on the wrist. I really did because you know they like to hold on to the mayonnaise people, or they clear women or whatever, and hold them not accountable for their actions. They'll give them all kind of excuses. Oh, they had this, and oh, they was going through this. And I saw how she was setting up her mental case when she said, "I thought the police was corrupt, and I thought that this was the churches was lying to me, and it was filled of predators, and the children should be punished and abused." And I said, oh, she's sitting up her damn I'm crazy story. No, you weren't crazy. You knew to cut on that camera. You knew to put it on YouTube. You knew to monetize those videos. You knew to make money off those videos. You knew exactly what to put on there. And didn't even put to the extent that she did this, but 2.5 million people, for whatever reason, subscribed to her channel and watched her abuse her children every day. And had it not been for the two oldest kids, they had enough. Got away and told the neighbors to call the police. They'd have still been on YouTube with those 2.5 million subscribers watching these kids being abused. I know people
Hey,
think
am I?
some of
Oh,
this stuff
sorry,
don't
my
be
bad.
skits. Some of this stuff don't be skits. Y'all think a lot of this stuff that's on YouTube be skits. Some of it be real crazy people that just decided, hey, I'm gonna show the crazy and see if I can get monetized off of it. Go ahead, Tay Tay. What you finna say?
I was gonna tell you that I got a story. This is a long time ago since I was in school. This lady beat her door down in the street in front, like the people like so close to the by the house. You know how the neighbor is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like she just beat her door down, like punch her in the face and some other stuff. I'm like, wow, like you beat your own daughter for something, and then I was thinking a mother always protect their daughters no matter what, and you just gonna beat her down like what? Because she act like her daddy, or
No,
she just
mainly they act like they mamas, but here's the thing. When you can't make somebody love something that they don't know what love is. And that's the end result. When they don't love themselves, they can't love somebody else. And that's why I tell you all the time, make sure you're mental straight. Make sure you love you. Love being around you. Love the skin you in. Because then you ain't gonna have a reason to mistreat somebody else. Because you have so much love for yourself that you're gonna hold yourself in high regards. But I'm
mm-hmm.
glad we had this live. I have been running since about 7 o'clock this morning. I'm extremely tired. And I really don't want to go to sleep right now because my show come on tonight and I want to watch it. Um, I have another video dropping tomorrow, another state for y'all to get these benefits. I'm gonna do another one of these topics tomorrow. I don't know what the topic gonna be, but man, it trust me, it ain't. It's an old flow of stories out here. I just got to figure out which ones to group together and come up with one. So I want y'all to have an amazing evening. Relax and enjoy yourself. I'm gonna get some rest in a minute. My husband told me a while ago. He was like, "You might want to cancel," and I said, "No, I keep canceling. I keep not being consistent. I'm not consistent." So if I'm gonna hold y'all accountable, I want y'all to hold me accountable. Okay. When I don't do what I say, y'all go on get on me. Hold me accountable. I'm good at. I like to take accountability. And so I hope y'all have an amazing evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. And I hope that y'all be blessed just like me. Bye.